to my channel. Thank you for joining in. For those of you who are new in my channel, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining in. And in today's video, I am back in Guwahati's OG Pinterest inspired and the most aesthetic cafe. I am pretty sure you guys must have already known by how the cafe looks about which place I'm talking about today. So I am here at Frezas Bakery and Confectionery, Hatigao. So they have expanded and they currently have 3 outlets, one in Hatigao and the other one is around Zoo Road and the third outlet is in Kahilipara. So whenever we talk about Pinterest inspired or aesthetic cafes or eateries of Guwahati, Frezas has to top the list because this is probably the OG aesthetic cafe and bakery. So I am here today after a couple of months and this place has been my go-to when it comes to desserts, cheesecakes. I thoroughly enjoy the desserts out here. So I am here today to try out a bunch of new items they have added to their menu and also show you guys the place as to how the whole space looks and why you should definitely drop by this place if you are craving some good food, a nice ambience and aesthetic setup and all of that. You will find everything out here in Frezas. So do not forget to watch the video until the end and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you will get notified about all the new places I'm bringing for you guys to see and definitely visit. Meanwhile, let me quickly give you a roundup of how the space looks. have picked up a few of their main course items, which are literally their best sellers. I also have a nacho with me. This is overloaded with, you know, tomato and baked beans. Already looks so room worthy. I also have a few other options to try out, just like prawn curry with rice. I also have grilled fish, and we also have Thai meatballs with rice. I'm quickly going to try out all of this and tell you how all of this tastes. Back at one of my personal favorites, and I thoroughly enjoy their desserts out here. But apart from that, I also love the food out here because it's so fresh, delectable, and super yummy. First of all, I'm going to try out the nachos. They already look so fulfilling and overloaded with cheese, tomato, and so much more. Just like the way I love my nachos to be super crispy and super loaded with veggies. And obviously the baked beans are adding so much to it that I am thoroughly enjoying. So the gravy is super thick and looks quite creamy, and this is a plate full of like goodness. I can't wait to try this out. The rice also looks very well cooked. I like these, you know, long grains of rice. Love how the flavors are full, and you know how it ignites all the flavors once you have that first bite and leaves a lasting impression. Super, you know, super fresh, and it has the flavor of all the herbs that makes it quite delectable and a must try. So, and this is a perfect option if you're here during your lunch hours, because this plate is super fulfilling, and you can definitely give this a try. So moving ahead, I'm going to try out the stuffed chicken with rice. You get 4 to 5 pieces of stuffed chicken and rice along with it, and they also have sorted veggies to top it up. And I have tried this out a couple of times, and this is one of my favorite dishes from this place. And this is so nice to be back at it and try the same thing. I have tried this a couple of years back, and I happen to enjoy this so much that I'm going to taste this and see if it still tastes the same. It does taste the same, and I'm so glad that I tried this out. I love the gravy options here because the gravies are so, you know, thick and creamy, and it is perfect blend of flavors. Moving on, I have the prawn curry with rice. I mean, look at the quantity of the rice. It's too much for me, to be honest, but we can obviously share. It also has sorted veggies and fresh salad to go with it, and a bowl of prawn curry. Talking about the gravy, this gravy also looks super thick and super creamy. I don't like the usual, you know, patlasa, watery texture of gravies. I like my gravy to be, and when it's prawn, the gravy needs to be thick. So we are going to quickly take a bite and see. Amazing. 1 spoon of it is giving me all the flavors of the entire bowl and entire plate. This is, you know, it has the perfect blend of flavors and a hint of spice to it, which leaves an impression post you eat 1 spoon. And it's giving me a hint of spice, which I like in my food. And talking about prawns, I like prawn curries to be a little thicker and it goes so well with your rice. Then I have a fish item. This is the grilled fish. The fish looks super well cooked and comes with mashed cheesy potato, and that is something I have been looking forward since the time it came to the table, and I was wanting to try this out. Absolute delish if you are someone who likes grilled fish with mashed potato. This is so good. It's literal, like it's melting in your mouth and it is super cheesy. Love it. Frezas is widely popular for its desserts and sweet treats. How can I go back home without trying my personal favorites? And they've added a bunch of new dessert options to their menu. Like, I never have tried the cream roll. The cream roll used to be a childhood favorite, but over time I have never tried cream rolls. But this cream roll looks so good, and it is a buttercream cream roll, so I'm quite excited to try this out. Then moving ahead, we have their red velvet pastry. We also have their favorite and the best seller, the blueberry cheesecake, and the newest addition is the hazelnut cheesecake. So we have picked up a lot of more options from the dessert section, which you must have seen in the video, but I'm going to try these for you guys so that you also get an idea that the next time you are here in Frezas, you know what to try, because Salma gives you everything from the menu so that you do not have to worry about before you plan a visit. So their cheesecakes are like literally the best, and you know, people love the cheesecakes from Frezas, and I am a fan of their blueberry cheesecake. I know it will taste the same. It does. It melts in your mouth, and what else do you need from a cheesecake? So this is their hazelnut cheesecake. I have been a super fan of hazelnut of late. Love it. It has hint of hazelnuts going on in there, and hence it gives you that nutty flavor to your cheesecake. That makes everything better. I like pastries which melt in the mouth, and these are all of the same sort, and I'm going back home with a happy stomach, happy dancing belly today. So this is their buttercream cream roll. I'm quite intrigued to try this out. Lovely. They say that this is one of their best sellers and people absolutely love. Now I know why people are crazy about the cream roll out here. So for drinks, I have tried their peach iced tea. I like my drinks to be less sweet, and this has the right amount of sweetness. And I love how this looks. And absolutely enjoy how this taste is. About it. I hope you guys had a lovely time watching the video. This is a perfect coffee spot, a perfect spot for your next date maybe, or a dessert craving option. So you can definitely be here when you want to have something light, or maybe want to spend some time with your loved one. This place gives you a vibe like no other. So I'll quickly see you guys in the next video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon with a new video in a new day very soon.